Hello, welcome back. In this video, I want to talk about my personal experiences with envy and specifically in terms of relationships and career. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to, if you want to, subscribe below. So I've talked before about my cousins. The first cousins on my mom's side, I hadn't really had any contact with them until shortly before my mom died. So it was about 2016, 2017, something like that. Um, and I reached out a little bit. Um, I looked on Facebook, I looked on social media to find out what they'd been up to. And what I found was kind of like an experience where I was looking through a mirror, like I was looking through a window um, and seeing the kind of life that I wanted to have. Um, I wanted to go into politics. Maybe I should backtrack a little. Um, in in high school, I wanted to go into politics and run for governor and president. Um, I wanted for the longest time, I wanted to become a filmmaker. So, excuse me. So, when in 2017, I looked up what my cousins had been doing, um, and I found I guess the professional instincts must go through the bloodlines because um, they seem very much on the legal side and on the artistic side. Um, my my mom's brother had a child, well, a son and a daughter. The daughter went into law, and the son went into another profession. And his son and daughter, the son goes into law and is very interested in politics, as I am. And the daughter had some interesting stints. One of them that caught my attention. Well, a couple caught my attention. One of them was interviewing famous people, and I want to get into that a little bit further in this video. She also had some job for a time. I think it was an internship at a studio, something I really wanted to have, and that's where the envy came in. So I've held back because foremost, I didn't want my envy to ruin any kind of potential relationship, potential friendship with my cousins. So it's really been held back. I've been very polite. It is a genuine interest. Beyond that, I do want to develop a stronger bond with my cousins. And it's coming along nicely. So there have been times when I've been feeling sad and feeling like my life wasn't going anywhere. And this past, my second job, this past week sometime, I was feeling that way. And I talked about my cousins. And my coworker gave some good advice I've heard before, and you've probably heard yourself. She said that in social media, people paint themselves as life is going well for them. They're all rosy and happy, and there's no problem in their lives. But behind closed doors, you don't really know what problems they could have. Um, they may be looking, I mean, as an example, they may be looking at me, um, thinking that I have, a better life than they do. And I could be looking at them and thinking, boy, how privileged they are, how how fortunate they are. Um, as I'm thinking through, I'm remembering a letter, a postcard actually, that my cousin's wife had sent me, saying that things are hard for them too. And I've got to keep that in mind. Um, right now, it feels like YouTube, this YouTube channel, is the only thing I have left. I mean, sometimes it feels like my life is stuck. I know I've talked about this before, but it sometimes feels like this channel is the only thing I have left. But I believe in making lemonade out of lemons, so um, I'm not one to back away. So I'm just going to continue with this, ex- expressing my creativity and exploration. And if I don't amount to anything else, at least I'll have this channel. Um, so anyway, so in this postcard, she talked about, I don't even remember if she went into any detail. It doesn't matter. Um, she said that things were tough for them too. And that gave me a comforting thought. Um, I still, I, I don't want to go into, well, I've already mentioned celebrities. I don't want to give away anything further that would identify them, but, um, but my cousin's daughter um, has had, has been able to, from my point of view, mingle with famous people. And when I say famous people, I mean people who have done something with their lives. People recognize who they are. They can be able to share a part of themselves with the outside world through their fame. I was watching a movie last night about Whitney Houston called "I Want to Dance with Somebody," and again, I could identify with her very much. Um, I, I, it's not like I want to say I deserve. Every time I think of some phrase or word, I think I'm. I think it seems ugly and cad. It makes me like a cad. But I still feel something like I deserve some kind of meeting or mingling with some people who have become famous. I'm also envious in terms of relationships. It went in stages. Um, I haven't found my significant other and gotten married, but it went in stages. It first, my friends were dating, and then they got engaged and got married. Um, and every time I felt, well, there's still time, there's still hope, but at I don't want to give my age, let's say late 40s. I don't know if I'll ever be able to experience that. Um, I may be too late. Um, I and I think of married life. My friends are share on Facebook how their happy lives, and again, I go back to that thought my coworker told me about on social media, people being showing themselves off as happier than they really are. Um, but I still can't help but think um, I could be happier. that they have some happier life. It's not just happier, it's a more fulfilled life um, with somebody special. And I feel like my life isn't as fulfilled. I'm not one for 90s music per se or 2000s, but I like to mention one song by two Prince. I'm sorry, the title is Two Princes, and it's by the Spin Doctors. Um, and if I can, I'll drop a little bit of it. I'll drop a link below, but basically, I think it speaks the most to what I'm feeling. That um, there's this other person who has a a significant other, and um, if I had someone like that, I would treat that person as one of the most precious things I have. Um, I think the other person doesn't realize sometimes how fortunate they are. Um, so that's basically what the song says. And I haven't found another song quite quite describes it that way, um, as close to how I feel. Um, so I guess that's all I have to say. Again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, quick note. When I was just describing the Spin Doctors song, um, I I wanted to make it clear that I wasn't talking, when I was talking about the other person, I wasn't talking about a significant other that I would be involved in a relationship with, which makes me kind of stuck up. Um, I meant other friends of mine, um, them not realizing how fortunate they are to be in a relationship, to have found someone, and here I am, still without somebody special. I just wanted to make that point. All right, see you next time. Bye.